Welcome back. So today we're gonna be doing a geode tumbler using some vinyls from my girl's shop, Glamour Tribe custom vinyl. And y'all know Suzanna Renaud is my cup crush of the century. Well, she has these vinyls out now that are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just take all of my money, I mean, what? I'm gonna be playing with some of her vinyls, and I love geodes. Now, this is not the only vinyl that she has on her website. I'll post her website right down here below. Please go check it out. She has the most gorgeous vinyl that I have ever seen. And her creative mind, I mean, knowing what she can do on a tumbler, and she puts it in vinyl form so that we can all create. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to be picking one of these vinyls to do on a oh, that's pretty. Definitely go check out her website. Go pick you out. Lord mercy. Go pick yourself out some vinyl. And let me know what you guys think. I also have a discount code that I'll post right here down below if you want to use it. It'll save you 10% off your purchase of $15 or more. So yes, go check her out and go grab yourself a tumbler, get it prepped, and let's get started. Okay guys, I have already sanded and prepped my tumbler with an 80 grit sanding block and pink spray paint. Now I'm ready to add my glitter using the epoxy method. But this time around, for some extra shimmer, I'm going to add Aphrodite's Nightie from Woods Goodies into my epoxy. Now, I used to do something like this all the time, but I got out of the habit, so I decided to start doing it again. The result is, it's really subtle, so you can absolutely skip this step if you don't have any mica powders. But if you want to add a little extra, add some mica into that base epoxy layer. Keep your white cast off glitter, you guys. We're going to be using it in the next epoxy step. Let cure, then we'll be ready to smooth it all out with a coat of epoxy. And in this epoxy coat, we're going to add that white cast off glitter into the epoxy, then add it to the tumbler to add some depth. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you want to, so do it. Let cure, then we'll be ready for the next step. Okay guys, now it is on to day 2, and now that we have our tumbler nice and smooth, we are ready to start adding our vinyl. Now, I was planning on doing a pink vinyl for Valentine's Day, but I saw this one, and then I saw this one, and then I saw this one. This one, and this one, and this one in my stash, and I can't decide which one I'm going to do. So I've just been holding the tumbler up to each one, because what I'm going to end up doing is taking these vinyls and putting them on the tumbler diagonally, and then we're going to try to blend them in. I have no idea if this is going to work. It's just an idea that I had in my head, is just taking the vinyl and using pieces of it to make a design. But for this one, I'm looking at these colors, and this one kind of popped out to me. This one right here. This one it's calling to me, I think. But I don't know, because I also really like this one too. Suzanna and her vinyl, oh Lord, y'all. Okay, I've got decisions to make. If you have your tumbler and your vinyl ready, just go ahead and get it, and we gonna start. I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna think of something. Whew, decisions. But after going through my stash, my eyes kept coming back to this opal vinyl, and with the opal shapes, it'll be easier to cut out what I want to put on the tumbler. To start, I'm going to start by cutting away the edges so the seam will basically disappear. Then I'm going to cut the vinyl to the height of my tumbler, which, you know, I could have done that first, but I didn't think about it until after I was finished cutting the edges. So feel free to do that first if you like. Now that my vinyl has been cut to size and the seam is pretty much gone, I'm going to go in and cut out some areas within the vinyl to give it a peekaboo effect, so my glitter layer will be seen under the vinyl layer. Placing this vinyl was a challenge, and I had a ton of bubbles and some wrinkles, but I just went back with my X-Acto knife, cut the bubbles and smoothed them down, and I smoothed down the wrinkles just as much as I could. But after the micas and the epoxy let me stop, rewind. After the epoxy and micas that we're going to be adding, you don't even see the cuts, so don't worry if you have to slice your vinyl to get rid of any air bubbles or wrinkles. Now we are ready to seal the vinyl with a coat of epoxy, but when we are done adding our first coat of epoxy, well, after we're done adding our coat of epoxy, we're going to use the leftover epoxy and add some shimmery mica powder just to give it a little extra something to the vinyl. I'll also be using some mica flakes as well. Y'all, I am so sorry. I thought the bottles were in focus when I put them up to the camera, but the names are all written on the screen as well as in the description box, along with a coupon code to save y'all some coins if you'd like to grab some. Egads. Now with the mica flakes, I matched them with the colors on the vinyl. So the purpley shifty ones went on the darker opals, and the white with pink shift mica flakes went on the lighter parts of the vinyl. Let cure, then seal your mica flakes with another coat of epoxy, and then you'll be ready to add a decal or whatever you like. But okay, I added a decal to my tumbler, but you don't need to. You can personalize it and be done, or leave it blank. It's totally up to you. For my last coat though, I added Smog from Featherbear Designs, but if you don't have it, Hudson foil dust is very similar and adds a perfect amount of shimmer. For the bottom, I kept it simple and used a piece of the opal vinyl, added my signature with a border, and called it a day. That's it, guys! Okay, so what do you guys think? All right, you guys know I have issues with seams, so I just wanted to experiment with cutting into the vinyl and just leaving some spots open just to give it an all-in-one cohesive look. I actually really love how this turned out. And then all the little extras we put in there with the mica flakes and the mica powders just to give it a little shimmer. It's like we don't want to take away from the vinyl itself because the vinyl by itself is already gorgeous. We're just adding just a little icing on the cake just to bring it all together. And I think we did it, you guys. I really, really like it. And as I said before, she has a ton of other vinyls on her website. If you don't want to use this Precious Stones, I think this is a Precious Stones collection, or if you don't want to use the geode, because you know I had to do a geode, look at it. Oh, and I love the holographic vinyl with the gold. And then I just added some mica flakes and mica powders just to the little geode section, added some gold marker just to outline how I usually do on my geodes. I have a tutorial on how I do my geodes from like a couple years ago. If you want to go watch it, I'll even post a little thingy up here that you can click. It like pops out. You just click it and be like, ooh, video. But if you want to go ahead and watch my older geode tutorials just to see how I do the gold pin on my geodes, I did the same exact thing on this little tumbler. Super cute. I love the vinyl. It's absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, again, she has other vinyls on her website if you want to go check it out. You will not be disappointed. All right, guys, that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and a huge thank you to all of my channel and mentorship members. Your support is literally all the things. I hope you guys have fun making your own vinyl creations. I cannot wait to see what you create, and I will see you guys again next time.